Hello, my name is Gao Changhai. How can low-altitude economy help rural areas become rich? Low-altitude economy, in fact, it is quietly transforming the face of our countryside. Logistics from agricultural production to agricultural products, to rural tourism, low-flying vehicles. Not only to us, increasing the efficiency of rural industries. We also opened up some of a new way to get rich. How can rural areas catch up the express of low-altitude economy? What about our peasant brothers? Make more money. Rural revitalization is better. What about below? Let's take a look. Low-altitude economy in rural areas, what can you do? On the one hand, I think application of low-altitude economy in agricultural production. There are drone gangs farming, higher planting management, drones with some systems for spraying. Pesticides and fertilizers can be sprayed accurately, save time and effort than traditional manual spraying. It's dozens of times more efficient. They cover hundreds of acres a day. Reduce the waste of pesticides. At the same time, reduce the pollution to the environment. What about a multispectral camera on the drone? Can be monitored from the air. How are the crops growing? The moisture in the soil. Pests and diseases, these distributions. For example, where do you need to fertilize? Where is the disease? At a glance. Drones are okay for sowing rice fields. Sow seeds to improve efficiency. Reduce the labor force of farmers. Hot weather. When the wind and rain are hot, farmer brothers don't need. Go out and work for yourself. Another one. Drones can help us farm, provide the level of agricultural mechanization. What about the low-altitude economy? Agriculture can be gradually advanced. The era of smart agriculture. Through drones and the ground, mechanical coordination, data on drone plantations can be delivered in real time too. These machines on the ground. Unmanned farming. Second, I think drones. Agricultural products can be sent. The last mile of rural logistics. Drones can help us. Remote mountainous areas, the countryside will bring fresh fruits, vegetables, etc. are quickly shipped to the market. Traditional mode of transportation. You know, the cost is relatively high. It takes a long time. Agricultural products are also prone to spoilage. Rural e-commerce can combine drone logistics. Let the good things in the village quickly go nationwide through express delivery. Solve our agricultural products a problem of slow sales. In addition, the aerial photography of the drone. It can also help rural e-commerce live. Provides dynamic visual materials. Help us create more brands of agricultural products, enabling rapid transmission. Let the world know. Where are we? We have good products. Third, drones can assist rural areas. Some modern governance. We can also assist with patrols. Found theft, illegal land use and other issues. Improving safety in rural areas. Drones are okay. Aerial photography of rural land. Generate accurate 3D topographic map. Help our government planning agricultural land or construction land. What about ecology? Drone monitoring can be collected in real time. Environmental data in our rural areas, such as our water quality and air quality, and the vegetation coverage. These aspects are ecological governance. Provide data support. Of course, low-altitude economy is developing in rural areas. It also depends on policy and technical support. The government can introduce policies, encourage business, investing in rural low-altitude economy. For example, provide subsidies, tax relief. What about other companies? It can also be developed for rural aircraft. What about farmers? We also need to learn some new technologies, new approaches. Using drones, generate some revenue for ourselves. Increase efficiency. Anyway, low-altitude economy in rural areas, great promise. In the future, with the continuous advancement of technology and our various policies, continuous improvement, I think the low-altitude economy, it will definitely become a new engine for rural wealth. Follow me and take you on a journey to explore the technology.